Is your preschool child heading into school soon? Are you wondering if they are school ready? This is a phrase that we hear a lot, which covers a variety of early skills that help your child to be ready to learn in the classroom. And one of these relates to their sound awareness, getting them ready to later learn how to read and write. My name is Bryony Rust and I'm a speech and language therapist. And in this video, I'm going to share with you some ways that you can help build your child's phonological awareness, which is the foundation skill for them later learning how to read and write. But first, we interrupt our usual broadcast to introduce to you a new pair of hands. Yes, I do quite literally mean a new pair of hands. This is Teacher Tom, aka my husband, aka the artist of the house. Hi Tom. Thanks for being here. Now, not only do you have much better handwriting than I do, but you're also far better at drawing, so thank you for lending your hands to the show. Great, now get to it. You will find that in school there's lots of talk of phonics, and this is basically understanding how sounds are constructed to make up words. Exploring word structure is also a useful way to help build your child's speech clarity. Speech therapy isn't just about helping your child produce the sounds, but also think about how the sounds are processed and formed to make words. So without further ado, here's 3 things to bear in mind helping your child get school ready and understanding their phonics. Okay, number 1, clap out the beat. Play around with the syllables in words. So for example, if the word was elephant, you might clap out elephant. Clapping out the beat or syllables in words is great for words with lots of syllables and also for when you're learning new words because it helps build your child's phonological awareness. It's fun to clap out people's names. You might like to clap out things on your shopping list or the food that you're going to have for your tea or maybe the items on your birthday wish list. You don't have to use hand claps. You might like to mix it up with some giant stomps or some fairy claps. Any number of things just to help build your child's awareness of syllables. Okay, my second suggestion, rhyme all the time. Understanding rhyme will help your child spot patterns in words and start listening out for the final sound in words. There are some great rhyming books out there like Oi Frog or Fox's Socks. When you're exploring these books together, you can point out the words that rhyme. Oh, weasels sit on easels, weasels and easels. Huh, that rhymes. When a book is familiar to your child, you can pause to let your child fill in that missing rhyming word. In a cupboard up high, he finds his bow. When you're out and about, you can point out and play with rhyming words on a walk. So if you see a dog, you might find out what words rhyme with dog. Log, frog, mog, etc. You might even point out how all of these words end in g, particularly if that's a sound that's difficult for your child. It's an excuse to model it for them lots of times. My third suggestion is to know your sounds. Understanding how individual sounds blend together to make up a word is an essential step in learning how to read and write. And this is something that your child's first class teacher will also help them with. You can give them a head start by modelling sounds in a really clear way for them, so it's easier for them to see how they blend together to make up a word. So one thing to be mindful of is the fact that some sounds are long and stretchy. So a sound like s is actually pronounced s, not s. So some sounds are long and stretchy like s, f, sh. And some sounds are short and bouncy like b, g, d, p, t, k, etc. So when you're talking about the sounds that make up a word, it's really useful to think about what sounds you say when you say this word rather than how you would spell the word. So for example, in the word snake, we would sound it out snake, 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 snake. Huh. We wouldn't say s-n-a-k-e because s-n-a-k-e, s-n-a-k-e, s-n-a-k-e. That is not how we say snake. Think about the sounds that you use to say the word rather than the letters that you use to write the word. Okay, another example would be phone. So we might sound this out f-o-n, f-o-n, rather than p-h-o-n-e. So modelling the sounds that make up words can be kind of a difficult thing for us adults to get our heads around, because we're so used to spelling out words and thinking about the letters that form those words rather than the sounds that we say when we're saying the word. So really this is a great opportunity for you to be exploring and experimenting with sounds with your child. You're both figuring it out together, and that's a great position to start with when you're helping your child to approach their early literacy learning in a playful and enjoyable way. So remember, think about how we say the word, not how we spell it, certainly in the early years. So I've shared with you a few of the early building blocks in supporting your child's phonological awareness and building their early literacy skills. So breaking down the structure of words in those early stages, which is the syllables and the rhymes, and also how we blend our sounds together. And how you model those sounds to your children is a really valuable way to give your child a head start so that they are ready to learn all of the fantastic phonics that they will be approaching when they start school. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, share with your friends, and you can always find out more and join the conversation in my Facebook parents group, SALT Support. I'll see you there.